set, go. I started already.
All right, here we are. I'm trying to take it mellow this time. We're going to have a cool intro for this episode.
Because it's super chilly outside.
Yeah. It's officially October here.
It's October everywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we're all here.
Anyways.
Yeah. So, well, since it's October, that means we just finished a pretty epic month for the two of us.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sober September.
It's over.
It's done.
However, so September went well. We did a really, really good job. We didn't suffer too badly.
Yeah, I felt like the first week or so was kind of hard. Mm-hmm. But also not too hard because it was more of a habit sense. You know, I felt like, I usually get a beer. What do I do now?
It wasn't like symptom-wise withdrawal kind of thing. It was, just sort of habity.
Yeah.
Especially coming out of the summer.
Well, we have to be honest and say, too, that there were a couple sunny afternoons where it felt like, dang, a nice cold beer out here would be delicious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't avoid those feelings, but we're just proud we didn't act.
Yeah.
We stuck to it.
Yeah, totally. So,
yeah.
And then October 1st.
12:01.
We did.
Just kidding.
Have some drinks in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Evening. Waited all day. And I didn't like that. It's not the same.
Yeah. You were pretty rough the next morning.
I was. So I drank a bottle of wine plus 1 8-ounce glass at dinner. Out. And but this was throughout the night, so hours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many glasses that is. And I was drinking water. But I still felt like shit the next day. But we were able to get to IKEA. So I wasn't down and out all the way, but I did not feel good.
Well, the first half of the day, for sure, you were just slow and
and it was
bound.
it's shocking after being all clear-headed and waking up. Well, I never have energy in the morning, but feeling better in the morning than I usually do, less foggy for 30 days and then like fucking it up by doing that. But so that was nice actually, because it gave me a jolt back into being like, yeah, I just don't, I think I just don't want to drink. Mm-hmm. So we haven't drank since.
No. Yeah.
How do you feel? How was your sober September?
Yeah.
Or how was your October 1st?
October 1st was fine. I didn't feel as bad the next day.
No, you were doing good.
Yeah. And I probably drank about the equivalent of you in beer. Mm-hmm. But, I think I could tell it was a little foggy, slow in the head. Mm-hmm. But, like, physically felt fine. Definitely didn't have a lot of motivation to do a ton. But,
yeah.
But I knew there's a couple of things I wanted to do, and I still got them done.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I was able to get up and get myself out. Or have you get me out. Take me to IKEA. So yeah, we're just kind of like continuing this on and seeing how it goes. And just,
Yeah, seeing how it goes.
That's really just it.
Yeah. I will say it does feel nicer, like not having that errand, or like not stopping on the way home from somewhere saying, oh, I'll pick this up and spending another 20, 30, 40 bucks or something.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying that part. I kind of feel like let's just go to the places I really want to go and need to be at.
So let me ask you this. Why do you think we were successful?
Ooh. I think because we found other things to do that involved each other. So it wasn't like encouraging you to go off and do something and like trust that you do that, or sorry, I just mean like we weren't going off and doing things independent.
No, we don't normally do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this is part of why we were successful, because we chose to do activities together that we're not drinking together.
Yeah, we really supported each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say we have like a spreadsheet budget, and you preloading September with a big fat 0 under that was huge motivation for me.
Yeah.
And the fact that we were able to, you know, whenever we had those cravings, tell each other, and then the other person would always just say like, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. And then we would do that together.
Yeah.
So I think that really helped a lot.
Yeah. That positive reinforcement back. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that's a good point there too. That was really nice. I think even like today, I had mentioned to you, I was like, I don't know. I kind of feel like having some beers because I didn't know what to do with myself all afternoon. And I thought, heck, you know, maybe if I had some beer, then something will sound fun. But, you know, I remember saying it to you, and then you're like, yeah, do whatever you want. But knowing you weren't really interested in joining.
Yeah.
And then questioning, like, well, wait, why do I think I want to go get some beers?
Totally.
You know?
That was like me yesterday. And I was hitting myself because I'm like, why do I have this craving when I was just feeling like shit? It's so weird.
Yeah.
But it's nice if you can just, you know, hold off and get home and maybe smoke a little weed. That actually kind of helps too.
Yeah. We should say that's the caveat to Sober September. We allowed...
Sober only pertains to drinking.
Yeah, so that was the definition we went by. Exactly. I was gonna say on that note though, about, you know, when you begin to question, why do I want a drink now, or why am I feeling like I want to drink right now? There's this song, I can't remember the name of it, but or the artist right now, but the beginning of the chorus is like, I got to get over this someday. I might as well get over it now. Oh, I got to find this song. I just totally ruined it for everyone. Sorry. But like,
that's good.
That's the whole gist of it. But it's done in this really sort of folk singy country western, hilarious, awesome way.
Cool.
And I really love it. And I think because it's so just pertinent and powerful, but also it's wrapped in this just really goofy package that makes me want to laugh, like the sound of the music and the melody.
Awesome.
Yeah. So sometimes I find myself just beginning to hum that, and it reminds me, right, like maybe I'm feeling something I don't want to feel right now, or whatever, or I feel angry, and so I'm just going to say like, fuck it, let's just like drink and power through this, or, you know, I don't know. Somehow that seems like fuel to get through tough things.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it helps me turn it into a smile and a laugh. So if anyone out there needs something like that, you're welcome.
Yeah, maybe this will inspire people. Like, you just have to get past. You just have to get past it. You just have to wait. And we're really lucky that we have each other. And you know what? I think that's just the way we are in any circumstance. Like, I really didn't know if I wanted to do this podcast tonight, and didn't seem like you wanted to. And then you're like, let's do it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yep. And I feel like we're just talking through that, the whole feeling of the day in a way. Because I totally felt like one of those days of just...
For me, I woke up tired like usual. Looked at my schedule. It had changed, which is fine. But then I was like, oh, I have a lot more time. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, because actually that's a good transition into Twitch. Because I've been playing, I have a Twitch account.
Can we tell the people what Twitch is who don't know?
Sure. Jake? It's a stream, you stream games.
On a webcam. So people watch you play the game. They can see your camera and your screen of what you're playing.
People watch you play games.
Yeah. Or people like play together. Like you're not playing the same game, but you're both playing games and chatting together over this chat. Yeah, you can have like a party chat
and share that. And you're basically just sharing what you're doing with people.
Yeah.
And it's
a cool community.
I like video games, and I've wanted to do Twitch for a while, but I just didn't know how to set it up because I truly would like to really just play on N64.
Yes, right.
And I know that you can. It's just it's a matter of getting all these adapters and this and that. Yeah. So I just have to do all that research and purchasing. But then getting into it a little bit more recently, I'm like, I just gotta get on Twitch. So what can we do? Xbox One, you can stream on Twitch directly from the Xbox.
Yeah, you just plug a webcam in.
Yeah, so Jake went and grabbed me a webcam.
Yeah.
So I could have my Twitch career. Little does he know that I will be on there a lot more now.
That's awesome, because it's right here next to where I do all my work. So we can be hanging out together more.
Okay. Because I felt bad. I was on there for like 3 hours today. Well, the time just flies by. But it's fun. So anyways, the tragedy here is I have a bunch of Lego games on the Xbox 360 discs, which you can play them on the Xbox One, but you cannot stream them. So that sucks because I'm really good at those. And I feel like it'd be better to watch. But you can play old games that you download directly through the Xbox. So I have Psychonauts, which is the first Xbox console game that I downloaded. So I'm playing that.
Nice.
I played it a lot, so I should be somewhat entertaining.
You entertain me all day.
My brother has watched. I have one fan.
Yep. Family's always there.
But if you want to watch sometime or just follow me or whatever, I think you have to sign up. But
no, you can watch. You don't need you don't need to make one to watch. It was just to be able to like chat. You had to have an account.
But I think you have to sign up and follow in order to get emails of notifications for when I'm streaming.
Or you can put it on the Paradings podcast. Or Instagram, sorry.
That's true. I could always say, hey guys, playing games.
Or they could find you on your Instagram sometime, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You put that out there the other day, and
I did.
That was cool.
So anyways, we'll put my Twitch tag.
Yeah, so if you want a game with Chantel.
Well, you can watch me game. It's a one-player game.
Yeah.
It's fun, though. Psychonauts is cool.
That's great. That's
my only announcement for today.
I might have to get on there and try playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Well,
you can watch me suck at kickflips.
Yeah, why not? I am playing. You'd be on my Twitch. Wait, is that okay? No, you'd have to sign in on your own Twitch.
Oh my gosh.
We have to establish trust with the audience.
Yep.
Right.
Well, if I set that up,
we can play together, but like couch co-op.
Yeah. Well, if I set that up, you'll hear it here first.
You should. That'd be fun.
Yeah. One day. What was the last thing we had on the minds here?
Oh, do we start with the thrift store or the art room?
Oh, yeah. We'll start with the art room. So that was part of Sober September. We both made a commitment to do a little bit more artwork and spend some more time on our creative hobbies and try to grow a little that way. And it led us to this idea. We have this room that we've been we were going to turn it into a second bedroom for people to come here and stay with us. But we have a basement where those people can stay when they come.
Those people.
And by those people, I mean all our lovely family and friends and listeners.
What he means is that we have a futon downstairs, so people can sleep there.
Yeah, anyhow. So we thought, we don't need a bedroom here. We can have it be our art room.
Yeah.
Because you're getting into some watercoloring.
Yeah. Okay. So we have talked about watercolor painting.
Spread
By
out.
the way, it's hard and it's taking a lot of time to master.
Yeah. What you're learning.
But I am working on it. I do got the stuff.
Yeah. And it's a little more comfortable than having your stuff like on the living room spread out between tables and
yeah, well, I've been making
arranged.
things too out of books, as we also said, but we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff everywhere. And I was working on this tiny little table. I don't know, you want to get back into your acrylic painting. And it just made sense that we just make the room for ourselves, since really we don't have people here a lot. But
after we had a summer full of people here.
Not all at the same time, though, which
Yeah.
means the futon usually only has one set of people at a time.
Yep.
But
So we needed to find a big table.
Yep.
Because we wanted to have a big, long table in there so we can spread out lots of projects.
yeah. So we have like a whole design in mind now. It's really cool. I think it's better than having...
Yeah. Well, and it had to be kind of a wide table, too, because we both wanted to be able to stand on either side. Like have it down the center of the room so we can stand on either side and work on projects at different areas or help on a larger project together.
Yeah.
And then still have a bunch of space around in the room. Or so if we wanted to set up and still shoot in there or needed to do some product photography or whatever.
So we were looking on Marketplace for workbenches or tables or something. It wasn't working out.
Well, we were finding some cool stuff, but then, you didn't get it or it didn't message in time or something. Like we're just kind of missing out. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of.
But I think it's because it led us to this sick table we got now.
Totally.
I love it. I really do.
Yep. So we went down to the Interfaith thrift shop that's a few blocks away from us, and they're a frequent. We stop there frequently.
They have a lot of
we're on
furniture,
the lookout for some kind of furniture.
When the weather's good, they have the lot open with couches and stuff, and it's really well priced. I mean, it's a thrift store, but it's awesome. We've found so many goodies there. So
and the stuff's generally in pretty good shape.
Yeah, or if there's a lot of wood stuff that you can, repurpose.
Yep, easily refinish.
They take a lot of wood stuff, actually.
Yeah, and it's good, like
That's
solid
cool.
wood pieces, not
Particle board or some
not that stuff.
junk.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was I gonna say?
They also got a lot of kitchenware.
But yeah, you have to go frequently when furniture is going in and out, and when we've had specific
Stuff
things
moves
on the
a lot.
mind.
Yeah, that's the good point. That's why you got to keep going back frequently because, like, stuff's going out as fast as it's coming in. So it's fun.
That's like what I just said.
Oh shit!
That's okay. I like it.
Yep, it's good. So on that note, because we love thrifting, we thought we would end this episode with a couple of our thrift tips. Because we were talking about one right before we started recording about what's the best day to go to a thrift shop.
Well, we didn't finish talking about our table, but we went yesterday, which was a Tuesday. A Tuesday at what time? Maybe like 3:30?
No, yeah, 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and we found a table that had just been dropped off. It didn't have a tag or anything on it yet. And you found it and inspected it and showed me it.
Yeah. So I walked out into the loading bay area because it's the staircase out to the outdoor section as well. So I was going to look outside and see if they had any big tables, but I looked to the side and I noticed this like sort of wooden box that it almost looked like. But then when I looked at it, I said, oh no, it's like a squarish table, but then it has two big, what do you call those? Like leaves or panels or something. Basically it folds out to be triple the size.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like a box when it's all folded up. But it folds out into this super long thing that's like, what is that, 10 feet maybe?
Oh my God, I don't even know.
It's longer than I am tall. I know that. So it's more than 6 feet for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was in great shape. It's got these sturdy little braces that come out and little pegs underneath. So the solid.
It's like crisscross.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really solid up top. Like, I don't worry about stuff falling or like those coming undone and anything falling apart there.
Yeah.
It's just really sturdy. Mm-hmm. Pretty much flat too.
It is, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this might be the ticket. Because then it can also fold up. You know, if we do have people over and we need to turn that back into a guest room.
Yeah, because we do have mattresses. If we have more people.
Totally. We got you covered if you come to visit.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, everybody's welcome still. Bring your tent in the summer.
Yeah, but it was like this perfect little solution.
Yeah. So you can fold it down when the people come.
Yeah. And then the little blue bin that we have too stacks perfectly in the middle underneath it. So like if we want to store a couple of things under the table in some bins, there's some space there to be able to do that.
If we were sitting there, our legs would be there.
Yeah. I'm just describing for people. It's got space under there too.
Not where it's crisscrossy.
Yeah. But anyhow, we're going to put storage on the walls in there too. And
it's going to look awesome. We're going to take the closet door off as well.
Yep.
And use the closet, put some shelves in there and use that as
yeah, we'll find that's it's got a weird floor to it. So you
can't
even
yeah. Cuz it's the
roof of the stairs to the basement. The ceiling of the
we should just put a shelf over top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we don't have to see it either really. Mm-hmm. And be like, that's useless space. We got to put shit in there. We got to get going. So then we got a lot of stuff to like make. We got to go in there more often. We get
to spend more time in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. But we also found, what did you call that thing?
I think I said a plinth, but I don't think that plinth is the right word.
How would you explain it for the people?
It looks like Roman columns for buildings. But
it's wood.
Yeah. How big would I say that is? Maybe like 10 inches, or what is that? Like 25 centimeters, 30 centimeters, something.
You're asking the wrong person.
I don't know. I can fit both hands around it. And it's about 2 feet tall. Yeah.
So it's just a weird thing, but it looks so cool. And we're like, that's ours.
It's like a dark walnut or mahogany or something.
Yeah. It was $10.
And then you had just got that cool vase.
Yeah.
Or clay pot vase thing. I don't know exactly what to call it, but it reminds me of like Greek pots.
Yeah.
You know, with the little rings on the side, and it's clay fired with some etching on it. And yeah, it fits perfect on top of there.
We might have to show the people.
Yeah, we'll share this on our Instagram.
Yeah. We'll make it our episode, whatever. This episode.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And it satisfies my wish to have more ridiculous like art pieces around the house.
They match so well.
Yep. I love them.
Hey, what's another tip then? That's all. What was the tip?
Oh, shop the tags. Pay attention to tag colors. Mm-hmm. It's a little thing you got to kind of pick up on because it's not very obvious all the time. But a lot of shops, they have different colored tags. And somewhere, usually near the cash register or the entryway, they might have a little sign that will tell you that, hey, this color is another like 50% off. Or actually at the one thrift shop here, they have up to 75% off sometimes. So I got Chantel a bunch of books for a screaming deal because they're normally like $2 each. And I'm paying, like 50 cents a book?
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
Like, pay attention to those little details and find the stores that do that, or like find a thing that they have all the time that they're really good at stocking, you know? Like, I know that shop always has a lot of books too. So it's like, oh, cool. You need a lot of books? I know which stores I'm going to. And I'm going to try and figure out when these colored tags are on sale.
Nice.
Yeah. That's another great thrift tip.
What?
Ooh. If you're looking for like really nice things, like if you want things that are maybe a little more modern, you know, this isn't your grandparents' suit This is like a suit you would go buy at the mall.
Grandpa's coat?
But like somebody wore it once and then couldn't wear it again. So they put it at a thrift store. Like,
What?
do you know where to find those kinds of things?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah.
No. Your mom would know.
You find, no, here's the secret, is you find the neighborhoods where all the like where's the expensive homes? Where do people with the nice cars, like where do those people live? What neighborhoods? And then you find the thrift shops that are near those neighborhoods and you shop them. Because that's generally where all the really nice new stuff will be.
You know a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Jake's quite the thrifter, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if it's something that's like more than 10 or maybe more than 20 years old, you probably got to look in an antique shop. I know that's maybe not a lot of people's definitions of antique, but that's been my experience with thrifting lately. Is that it's generally not that old. It's like just old enough that nobody wants it, but not old enough to be cool yet. I find that all the like cool old stuff is usually at a antiques.
Yeah.
And those have become kind of expensive. But you can still find some junky ones. There's cool antique junk.
So I'm really sorry if it sounded like I was sucking on something because I've been eating candy this whole time and I really need you to fucking take this from me.
Yep.
Please. Oh my God.
Yeah. That was another thing we allowed ourselves during the sober September.
Yeah.
We said we could have all the sodas and candies we wanted.
So that's I did a little bit of reading too, and that's something that's normal when you stop drinking is for at least a minimum of the first 30 days you're craving sweets. And
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, and so it's weird for me because I like salty snacks, and I've eaten more candy than I have probably in a year. In a month. And it's I can't stop myself still.
Yeah. Part of it's been really fun for me though, because I feel a bit like a kid, like the kid I wanted to be. Because we didn't get a ton of candy when we were kids.
Oh yeah.
You know, we would on occasion, right? And like Halloween, go crazy, and then you'd try to like keep that for the year because you knew you weren't really getting candy ever again unless something happened at school. Or you went to a friend's house.
That's funny.
But yeah, so part of it felt fun in that regard. Like, oh man, that little kid in me is so excited to be able to just drive down to the store and get a Slurpee or a Screamer or buy some candy bars whenever. Because that 7-Eleven's 24/7 and I'm not drinking. So I can walk over there, drive over there anytime.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Yeah, it's significantly a lot less money.
Yeah. But it was fun to indulge.
Yeah, but we should probably cut back a little bit though. But Jake just bought a bunch of candy.
Yeah. It's like a last hurrah.
Is it?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Everything is so tasty.
It is. Anyhow, on that note, there's some more candy I got to go sample.
Oh my God.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll talk to you again next week. All right. You find us on the YouTube, Instagram at Pair of Dinks, or you can write us on the email. No one's written us yet. Come on. Somebody's got to write us.
Anybody.
pairofdinks@gmail.com. Just say, hey,
maybe
what's up?
I'll email.
Tell us your favorite candy.
Yeah.
Or send a picture of it. Oh my God. I feel like
have...
that's dangerous. I just invited hell.
You just invited hell. I forgot. We're also on Patreon.
Yes. And if you like listening to us chat and you gain something from this and you want to support us on Patreon, we have that set up. But anyhow, oh yeah. And then links will all be in the descriptions too.
It's all there.
All right. We're bad at this signing off.
Yeah.
We'll get better.
Goodbye.
All right, bye.